So yeah, so I was saying, so he basically invited me down, to in, he was kind of like a mediator. He's like one of the dudes. He'd been there for like, basically had for years. I mean, it was only a county jail, but for some reason he was there for like he'd already been there for 2 years or something like that, and he was called a trustee. I believe that's what they call them. He they he would go around to different cells, and he was able to be outside of his cell more than others because he would do some of the janitorial work. But basically, he just said, come on down and hang out with us. And so I went down, and I hung out with a few people. I mean, not everyone yet, and everyone's still kind of really looking at me like, who's this guy, and really, you know just basically summon me up. And um, how does it go from there? Well, well, basically, I mean, I guess that's just basically it. Is just this forgiveness within me. Soon enough, I was able to talk to almost everyone in the jail, or in that cell block, anyways. Um, it was a cell block with most, um, well, I even dropped the soap in the shower and picked it up. Uh, that was of course I was alone. Basically, people just respected where I was going, and what I was doing. It was amazing because here I am, the newest guy in jail, yet no one is trying to like push me around type of thing. Because basically, as a whole, as being because no one would have allowed that, and everyone knew it. Somehow, the half of the people that would want to do something like that, which I don't know if they would be, the other half would have nothing to do with them trying to push me around, basically, and make me feel unwanted. And it all come from me, and I realized that it was all just that the forgiveness within me that people treated me as such, and they were so helpful. It was like, to me, it would just seem like I was just I don't know what you explain. I mean, like I was a Destiny universe or something. Basically everyone was there just to help. Um, um, even the guards. Uh, you know, they're not supposed to talk with prisoners and all that stuff, and basically not get too close, or I mean, they have their own thing because there's it's guards on one side and prisoners on the other side. So, um, but I found that even the guards were so helpful to me. It was amazing, and that's when I realized I just through that experience I was there for 3 days, and it seemed like way longer than that though. However, just because there's nothing to do, you're in your cell for 16 hours with nothing, bare walls and not a thing to do. And my arm was broken, so I couldn't exercise. Um, but that's what I realized, and coming out of that, I mean, of course, everyone in my family and all my friends they were pissed. I mean, they wanted revenge, you know, and they didn't understand why I wasn't pissed at everybody, and at the world basically, and at the cops that beat me up and all that stuff, and I was just and I just basically, that's what I told them, is just, we're all the same. It's not like I'm any better or they're worse or anything. They don't know any better. It's basically, I mean, I'd do the same damn thing if I were a cop. I mean, I'd I mean, otherwise I'm just lying to myself. If I can say, I mean, just because I think I'm a better person or whatever, you know, if we're put in that position, whatever position that is in anyone's life, I mean, basically we end up doing the same thing, and that's what I realized. I don't really know how I did, um, but I got out, and I just knew that that day forward was going to be a different way of life for me, and that's basically it. I think that was in probably, yeah, May of 2006. So yeah, about 2 years ago. So I don't know. That's pretty much the story. Uh, uh, yeah, that's all. Later.